So we'll be looking at the HTML line breaks. This HTML line breaks is used to break a new line without starting a new paragraph. You use it to break a new line without starting a new paragraph. And the HTML BR, the BR element is used to define the line break. And the BR element, the BR tag, is an empty tag because it does not have an end tag. So I'm going to show you how to break your lines without starting a new paragraph. What this simply means is that, like, you can see I'm writing a code on a paragraph, right? You want to break this very text we are writing without introducing another P element like what I'm writing now. You can see I've written it, save it, go to your browser and see how it appears. This is a paragraph. This is a paragraph element. So you can see when you refresh, you see how it will appear on your browser. But when you want to introduce a line break, instead of starting a new paragraph, you don't need to write another P element. You just introduce that line break. It will now take those words into other lines. So let's duplicate what we've written so that you see the difference. You can see I've duplicated. Let's duplicate our paragraph so that you see the difference between the line break and what I mean by this line break. So I'm still writing on that same line because what I'm writing is that I want the text to be long. It will be on one paragraph. But when you introduce the line break, you now see how the BR tag will break those texts into different lines, even though they are on the same line in your code, but in your browser, it will break them into different lines. So we are going to look at it right now and see I've written a longer text. You can see that the text is long. We'll copy, let's duplicate it. Just duplicate it. Let's duplicate. You save, go to your browser and see how it appears on the browser. Refresh. You can see that it's a bit longer right now. Now let's introduce this line break that we've been talking about. You can see that it is long, but when we introduce this line break, you're going to see the difference. Now let's go back to our code. Let's introduce the line breaks. You introduce the line breaks wherever you want to introduce it, maybe at the ending of a particular word. You can see I'm introducing the line break, the BR tag. You can see where I introduced it. Then I want to go to another place to introduce it to. Look at where my cursor is going. I want to introduce it there too. Then I close it. I save. You can see where we introduced it. Save your work. You can see where I introduced the line break, BR tag, another BR tag, but I didn't introduce it in the other one. Save your work. You refresh. Now let's look at our browser. You can see that the text we wrote in our code is on a straight line, but as we introduce the line breaks, you can see that those texts are now broken into different lines. Unlike the other ones that we did not introduce the line break. So that is what the line break does. It breaks your text, your sentences, your lines into different lines without you writing a new paragraph. So that's what the line break does. You can see that our text is on a straight line on our code, but in the browser, it has broken it into different lines without us introducing new paragraph. So that is what the BR tag does, the line break does. I hope you understand it. So whenever you want to break a line, you want your text to enter another line without you introducing another P element, you use your line break to do it. You can see the line break where I introduced it. The other ones did not have line breaks, and they are on the straight line. On the browser too, they are still on the straight line. You can see it, but the one we introduced line break, you can see that it divided, it entered new lines. Thanks for watching.